Hi, welcome back to Mommy Mayhem. I'm your host, Ashley, and today we're here with Jessica, Savannah, and Hannah. How's it
Hi.
going, ladies?
Hi.
Hi. So today we're going to just talk about our baby milestones that we remember and kind of our milestones of being parents and stuff. The good, the bad, the ugly. I am trying to think of my first milestone. Does anybody else want to start?
Amelia just started clapping, so that's her little milestone.
That's very big.
And yeah, that's her most recent milestone. Oh, she could hold her bottle by herself.
Hey, that's big.
Oddly talk about that. We get OT and PT come to our house and work on our milestones with us every single week.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, our OT last week was I really want to see him hold his bottle. And I'm like, what's next?
Dang.
Glass of beer? What do we want?
Yeah.
What else does
He's just a baby.
Does he need to go buy a mortgage?
My child can hold her bottle but refuses. She'll hold it for a second and then look at me and move her hands and just stare at you until you hold it for her.
It's like, what are you going to do? Grab it?
That personality is coming in hot.
Yeah.
And I am not prepared.
It's such a funny thing because I didn't think about the convenience of having them do things on their own, but it's so nice to sit her in her high chair, hand her bottle, and she's just content, and we can do other things while she's doing her own thing, you know?
I love that. We just had, because Charlie's holy shit, she's 15 months. That's insane. 13, 14, 15. Okay, yeah, 15 months. We just got those little metal forks and spoons, and she immediately forked her food and put it in her mouth, and I was like, what? And Josh and I were just kind of like, oh my god, she just did that. What the hell?
So cute.
It was so cool. And now that she's yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I feel I was really excited for both my babies to hold their own things.
Yeah.
Instead of I feel it just gives you so much freedom back as a parent when they can just hold on to something and just kind of entertain themselves for even a second.
Yeah.
That's big.
That was a big one for us.
That is a big one. And do you guys remember, was Charlie's first word was dada?
Mm-hmm.
And it still is the cutest thing I've ever heard. Do you guys remember their first words, or are they starting to? Not. I know Howie's probably not there yet.
Howie's
Rylan said dada.
He says dada.
Yeah, he says dada constantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amelia says dada, and she will refuse to say mama. I'll say mama, and then she stares at me and goes dada. I go, okay, all right.
Dada.
Yeah,
I do that song where it's can you say mama's name? And she'll go da da da. All right, you're grounded. The doctor said she's probably already picking on me, and I was like, okay, I wasn't ready for that.
Funny.
Thank you, though.
Funny. What was Charlie's big real word besides mama and dada?
Hi.
I was gonna say Joni. No, she was saying something. Something sassy. No.
Oh well, she's been doing the okay.
Okay. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of okay. Okay.
And she says it like that too. Okay. And then does the all done hands.
That's cute. Yeah, Joni did a little bit of mama dada babble talk and then jumped straight to hi.
Yeah, I remember those highs. Those are cute.
Immediately saying hi. So early. I was like, whoa.
I mean, Charlie got my vocab already. She says hi, yeah, shit, and no. Oh, she was playing so cute the other day on the ground, and suddenly she's trying to pick up her water, and it kept falling. And it's one of those things where you pick it up and drop it, and pick it up and drop it. And she goes, shit. I was like, no. So now we're trying to go sheep. Please say sheep. That's my parenting fail.
There's this is on the adjacent, but there's this old Kmart commercial that Winston and I quote all the time around our house. That's I just shipped my pants. I just shipped my drawers, about free shipping for packages. And I don't know, that just reminded me of it when you said we're trying to say sheep around the house.
Yeah, ship is good. I could work with ship.
Rylan started crawling on Valentine's Day, and then since then it's just taken off. It he's pulls up to stand now, and it's so weird seeing his little body crawling away from me or towards me. I'm just oh, you're so cute.
He'll never sit again.
You guys have the grandmas or or I guess to our kids at great grandma's, who are like, crawling is so important. Your baby has to crawl.
No,
I've seen that
I
on like
had
social media.
so many people tell me that about
yeah.
Joni. I was like, why are we so obsessed with this?
Didn't
But
she
now,
just try
like,
to?
What?
Didn't she just try to walk pretty quick, JJ?
JJ was pulling herself up on the table at like 6 months old
Yeah.
and like trying to walk. Yeah. So she was like trying to skip the whole crawling thing.
Yeah.
Like she just wanted to be upright. She didn't really like want to be on the ground.
yeah.
But she did crawl for like a hot second.
Okay,
The
I do remember
AAP
that.
removed crawling as a milestone. So
really?
Exactly.
That's good to know.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
I was like,
It
there's
is good to
really
know.
not that much fuss about it, and I
No.
do hear from like we see OT and PT like
Yeah.
very frequently with Howie, and they do
Yeah.
say like importance and all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, of course there is. Like because you're here,
Sure.
we're gonna try to work on something.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. The
It's funny
crawling
'cause-
felt silly.
When we talked
Do you
about this like
go ahead.
milestones episode, I wanted to talk about the like milestone, like where you're supposed to be and like where things are actually at, because I think like you just see so many different things of like, oh, your baby should be here at this time, your baby should be here at that time, but they get such a big like range of time.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And so
Howie
it's like,
hasn't hit anything.
who
Howie's
cares?
not
Yeah,
on
you know.
any milestone.
He's perfect. He is the milestone.
But his
Does Howie have a
smile
different track for
is off the
like all
charts.
his stuff?
They
That's
definitely
what I was
say
wondering.
that his adjusted age, so he's like a month and a half behind because he was born a month and a half
Oh, okay.
early. So
Yeah.
like he's past 6 months old. What is he now? Like 7 months old? He's 7 months, but he's acting more like a 5-month old basically. And he's a boy,
Oh,
or
okay.
5.5-month old, but he's a boy as well. So I feel like he's even more in the range of like he skews even like younger than that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he's
I was
got, like,
wondering if the
epic
crawling was a
milestones
bigger
on top.
milestone for him. Sorry.
The what?
I was wondering if crawling was a bigger milestone, like for him.
Crawling
everything, like,
probably
they want
will
that
be, yeah, crawling will be
movement.
important for him. Like he hasn't rolled, and I feel like a lot of babies roll at like 4 or 5 months old, and they should have like gotten it down by 6 months, I think,
yeah.
or something like that. And it's just so hard for us too, because like Joni was ahead of the curve on every single milestone, like every single one basically except crawling. But she skipped crawling, like wanting to walk. Like she did everything like 2 months early, so it's just really
Her and
hard to
Charlie.
like have a kiddo just like on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
But
new
it's
curve.
fine. He's
Learning curve.
I just know in my heart like he's doing incredible. He's building so much strength. He doesn't
Yeah.
have like the same abilities to even like it makes me think about with like rolling. I'm like he could roll at the same age that other kids roll, but really he doesn't have like the same core strength and like neck ability because of like his spine stuff. So I'm like really all of it's like kind of working together. And there's like little things too, like he's at risk for like getting hydrocephalus, which is like fluid buildup in the brain, and it's something that like we have to look out for. But even like small things like that, I mean that's not small obviously, but it's something where like he doesn't even have this thing, but he's at risk of having this thing that could impact like his milestones, or like the way his like little trunk moves, or like how he builds ab strength. So there's like a lot of things that like could impact kids being on their own, like, you know, on their own track. So it's definitely interesting, but
Jess, did you see a lot of that, like, in the NICU stuff, or, like, a lot of... I know you kind of did more the very beginning of NICU stuff, but does that serenade or ring a bell?
Basically exactly what Hannah's saying is that like their milestones are just tracking their adjusted gestational age versus their like actual age, or not their gestational age, their actual age.
they're
Are there, like,
their
miles?
actual age.
Their actual age, not
No,
their...
no.
Other way,
Not-
other way.
Wait. Like their due date.
Yeah.
Like their due
I think
date.
I just confused all of us. But yeah, especially with like NICU babies, if they're born at like 23 weeks, that's quite early. So they're going to.
You just reminded me when we were bringing Howie home from the hospital, multiple people would ask us like how old he is because he looked so little, and I had him like in a wrap on my belly, and just like in my postpartum fog, like I literally could not even like deduce like what his age was, so I kept telling people my gestational age of when he was born. And then I'd get around to, like, realizing that people don't know what that means. And I'd be like, oh, negative. He's, like, negative.
Were you saying, like, oh, he's 32 weeks?
And I just, like, literally couldn't, like, get out that he's, like, a week old. Like, that's all they were really asking.
Well, you also probably hear the nurses, like, give report, and they're like, oh, this is a 32-weeker or 36-weeker.
Yes. So I would start out and be like, okay, wait, what's his gestational age? No, wait, what's his actual age out of the womb?
Yeah.
And what's going to make sense to this random stranger looking at my very tiny infant? Like, none of it made sense.
Yeah. I just feel like, I don't know.
It was confusing as shit.
It is confusing.
I just kept saying negative. Like, he's not even, it's not his due date.
That's even more confusing. I'd be like, ooh, okay, freshly postpartum, clearly.
Ooh.
And then just walk away.
Well, exactly. Shame on them for asking me.
Rude.
She's doing great.
You are crushing it. I love it.
I don't think they're like milestones per se, like in the NICU or like really even for like a freshie.
Like,
newborn.
I'm sure there's milestones of obviously their health that they have to hit before they can leave
100%
the NICU and the hospital and stuff, but
not developmental.
Yeah, I guess that was kind of my question. Was there like it just was case by case depending on what they had going on kind of stuff for milestones they had to hit?
Yeah, I'd say so. And it just like, it depends on how early they were born. So, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, even some babies, like, if they're preemie or if they have issues with, like, feeding in their first few weeks or months, that could set them back and, like, impact how they hit and meet developmental milestones.
Yeah. I mean, Ryland, he came 3 weeks early, so he was technically term because he was 37 weeks, but I feel like he meets all his milestones, like, I feel like it tracks perfectly. Like he's about a month behind if like we were to follow everything perfectly. Like, you know, we have a neighbor down the street who's like a month older than him and he's like way ahead. So then it feels like Ryland's super far behind.
Yeah.
But really it's like, he started eating food. Like you introduced solids at 6 months and he like started really doing well with it at 7 months and stuff like that. But it is funny how when you're in it, it feels like, oh my God, like what if something's like wrong?
Yeah.
Like, oh gosh. And then you give it like literally a matter of weeks and then.
Yeah. It is so easy to
like,
harp on that kind of stuff and see.
I do that daily.
Yeah.
Is she okay? Is that right? Is that normal? Yeah.
It's also interesting being around people that have like kids around your age, like around the same age as your kids, like a month before or after, because like like we were talking about, like my friends that have kids like a month younger than Amelia, 2 months younger than Amelia, they're doing stuff. They're like, oh my God, should she be doing that? Is she already doing that? What if she's not doing that? Do I need to call somebody? And then I'm just like, wait, no, she's fine, she's okay. Or then she'll start doing it, like I'll be like dwelling on it, and then she'll do it like a week later, 2 weeks later. I'm like, oh, I was worried for no reason.
They figure it out on their own eventually.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part.
It's so fun to watch their little brains work and just how smart they are, and it's definitely like one of my favorite things is like watching her try to figure something out. And she started to like really watch us do little tasks, and then you can see her like her brain's going something. She's trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Like, Ryland tries to crawl with things in his hands. So then he'll be like crawling like this, but then fall. I'm like, you gotta let go of a passy or whatever it is that's in your hands so you can balance.
Yeah, Charlie's doing that too with walking. It's like she's trying to hold all this stuff, and she figured out the fanny pack can go on like a purse, so she'll just bring
we
it to
gotta get her
me.
a purse.
And yeah, we have a sparkly pink fanny pack.
Yeah.
And so she'll walk up to me with one arm up, and I put it over her arm, so it's like a satchel. And then she'll like shimmy it off and then bring it to me again. So it's our new thing. She'll just do a lap, take it off, and then arm up and put it back in.
That's so cute.
That feels like a milestone. Do you guys ever like sit there
It is, yeah.
with like the dumb thing, like the checklist at the pediatrician where they're like,
Yes.
"Can your baby like open
Yeah.
Yes.
and clasp a toy
Yes.
and then release it?" And I'm like,
Yes.
situationally, I'm like trying to figure out if like your kid has done that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's just so funny because you're like trying to find something that they do that relates to
Yes.
like putting up like shimmying a purse off. I'm like,
Yeah.
that feels like
How
a
do
milestone.
I? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one of his last appointments, it asked, like, can your baby grasp a Cheerio?
Yes.
And
Yes.
I was like,
Oh.
I remember when I read that, I was like, well, that sounds like a choking hazard. Like,
That's what I
now,
said.
now he
Mine was
eats
not-
Cheerios.
yeah.
But at that time,
Well,
I was like,
it's
I don't know. I
pincer
don't get
grasp.
Cheerio.
Yeah. Like that. Like, can
So
they
I was
do
like,
this?
I mean,
Yeah.
he could. It's just.
No, Jess, I remember
I'm
reading
like,
that question too.
I
and I was
totally.
like, she's never had Cheerios, so I don't know.
Some of them, and it
No.
says like do it with your child while you're filling out the survey, and I'm just like trying to hold him still on like the table
Yeah.
while like I'm filling out
I
this
want-
stupid survey, and I'm just kind of like, can you do this?
No, literally.
Answer me.
Do it right now. I don't fucking know.
Yes. Can I
Area
type it in?
to check?
I have no idea what this
Ours
question
does
is.
like a, you rank it like doesn't do
Sometimes.
somewhat and
Oh,
then
uh-huh.
always. I had to do it like in between somewhat and always, or like in between never and sometimes, because I'm like, it's just, I
Yeah.
need more. I need more options.
Well,
Those
then
three
it cracks
aren't
me up
good
because
enough.
when we take Amelia to the doctor, then she just stops doing any of her skills. And I'm like, no,
Yes.
you know what you can do it. I promise. She can sit on, especially the one where they like are on their chest and are supposed to lift their head. It's like the 4-month appointment or whatever. And I'm like,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
she can do it. But she would just flatten her face and just start crying. And I'm like, no, she can do it. I promise. She has neck strength. It
We
cracks me up.
practiced.
Yeah. I'm like, don't get performance anxiety now, please, please.
Yeah.
Pediatrician's like, you need to do more tummy time.
You need to fix this. Or it's like when, they're sick and you take them in and they're fine the next day and you're like, I swear to God, she was sick.
She was sick, I promise
She
you.
had a fever. Now she's fine. What the fuck?
That happened to me when I took Ryland into the doctor the first time that he got sick. And I brought him in and he like perked up perfectly when the doctor came in the room. I was like, he has not looked like this all morning. I've been
Gotta
very
not
stressed
happen.
out. Like, and she's like, I mean, he's smiling at me like he looks good. I'm like,
You're like, I hate it here.
I don't like when they make you feel stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I didn't just make this
Sometimes.
up. I don't want to be here. I'm not coming for funsies.
No, that's
The
just
reason
like,
I'm
that's just
here.
like doctor mentality. I feel like something about
Yeah.
like just going in and like trying to express the things that you're feeling
Yeah.
about your kid or yourself makes you just feel like dumb and weak.
Yes.
Totally. Oops, sorry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
feel
I
like
definitely
doctors
have felt
just
that
feed
in the
into
doctor.
that. They're like, "Oh, you're good. Baby's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's good."
Yeah, it's so funny. Like when Amelia got the flu, that's what I was worried about. I was like, we're gonna get there and they're gonna be like, she's fine. I'm like, I know she's not, you know. You just get like scared to bring your kid into the doctor because you're afraid that they're gonna like judge what you're doing, you know?
Yeah, we took when Charlie has a peanut allergy and we were doing our third round of, trying out the peanut butter and she was fine
Yeah.
the first 2 times and then that third time she just broke out in hives and a rash all over her body. Thank goodness she could still breathe, so that wasn't like we weren't afraid of that part, but obviously her whole skin was breaking out. Her eyes were getting swollen. And
Yeah,
then we
crazy.
take her to the emergency room and the rash was like almost gone. Like, no.
right?
Oh yeah, I was like, I swear to God. So I have tons of pictures of it. I showed them and stuff and they were great about it. But that also is terrifying when you go to like an emergency room or they're sick and like 12 nurses and doctors run in at the room and they're all touching her and she's like, what the fuck is going on? And then that sucked. But not as fun as a milestone, but peanut butter. Introduce your kids to that at 6 months. All the nuts. Just do it. It's good to know.
Did you guys not do it at 6 months?
We did. Right. We did it. Actually, our doctor had us do it at like 5.5, 6 months. Yeah.
How do you guys, have you introduced shellfish or like, how do you?
I've done fish, but I haven't done shellfish.
Because like, I know that that's a common allergy and they say do the allergens like often.
I do.
Our doctor told us to wait for shellfish. Did you?
Because we eat shrimp a lot, so I feel like it's just like something that we normally eat in our diet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like I don't know how he's gonna chew that very well. I guess just like little tiny pieces. Like
I would just cut it up. Yeah.
Make it really soft. Like if you just like cook the shit out of that shrimp, or like
I should do shellfish. We
like
haven't.
if you guys like,
but if you cook it more, doesn't it get harder?
Doesn't it get chewier?
Yeah, I actually don't know.
I'm allergic to shrimp. I have no idea.
I am too. I was just thinking about that. I was like, I don't know actually how I would.
That's also kind of hard too.
Yeah, you're scared about shellfish, I bet, because you guys, your whole family has shellfish.
I did talk to my doctor about it because I was like, well, I'm allergic to avocados and like banana from the latex and stuff. And I was like, so should I be afraid of giving those to her too? And they're like, no. And she eats half an avocado like a day. She loves avocados, but then peanut butter came out of nowhere and nobody in our family is allergic to peanut butter. So they're like, I think you're good to try shellfish. And now we have an EpiPen, worst case scenario. But I'm allergic to shrimp too. So I just never think about it.
Can you touch it?
Also gave her
I can touch it. Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Because it's like,
see, but I can eat lobster and crab.
Me too.
I did lobster bisque.
It's just shrimp, and I've never tried crawfish because I wasn't sure how similar. I mean, they are similar, but I can do crab and lobster pretty good.
You can do
I can do
mussels, can't you?
I love oysters and mussels.
Except for shrimp, I'm only allergic to shrimp.
Interesting.
And that was a late line allergy, just like the wheat allergy. But she's had wheat.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, she's had wheat a lot actually, and she's fine with that.
Well, that's good.
We just tried peanut butter for the first time tonight, and she was obsessed with it. So we'll see tomorrow more peanut butter.
Charlie was not.
Oh, she didn't like it?
Even when we tried it the first 2-3 times, she was not sure about it. She loved almond butter. So I wonder if like inside, which makes me feel horrible, she was like, oh, that doesn't feel right. Maybe. And then the third time she broke out.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. We gave Howie his first try of peanut butter at the doctor when we were like at the doctor.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
For a visit.
Yeah. Love that.
Davey
I was like, here's some peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and I was just like, I think it's fine. He's like, no, like, let's just go do it in the parking lot. And I just was like, here, Rylan, just do it and get it over with.
I know. I wanted to go to the doctor's too, and Winston was like, it's fine, just give her some. And I was like, fine, okay.
Yeah, we said that too, and then we ended up at the ER. Damn it. We're the 1 in 4, 1 in 5.
With the shellfish thing, because yesterday when we went to lunch, they ordered like a crab cake appetizer, and Winston almost just gave some to Amelia, and I was like, no, we're introducing a different allergen, but he was just going to give her a crab cake. I was like, wait.
That's my parenting style.
Yeah, our pediatrician said to do that. Like, our doctor was like, whatever
That's what ours said too.
Give her it, because if she's allergic to one thing or 5 things, you're going to have to go and get it tested anyways. So like with those kind of like, steps in like the eating milestones, we've just been handing her stuff. Like, here's pizza crust, here's a piece of chicken.
After Charlie had the peanut allergy, our doctor said the same thing because we were obviously terrified to try anything else. So we kind of stopped for like a couple weeks, and then our doctor was like, stop with the allergy step by step, just give her food. Just give her food, give her what you eat, try new things, and ever since then it's been great, which is amazing. But that's a huge, scary milestone.
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
When you went to the emergency room, did they give her an EpiPen, or what did they do?
They, because she wasn't anaphylactic, they gave her a steroid, I believe, not an EpiPen. But then we had to wait for a couple hours and just make sure everything went away. So I probably could have given her Benadryl at home, but obviously that wasn't going to happen because I was a new mommy and terrified.
Oh, yeah.
And then we had to go see a specialist. And then we did all the tests on her back, and they did all the pokes of all the nut trees and everything. And peanuts was the only one that she was allergic to. And there's some new study or trials that people who have been allergic to peanuts for like 30 years are now doing, and they're able to eat peanut again. So once Charlie's 2, we can do that, and she can hopefully eat peanut butter. So hopefully there's an end date for this, because I love a PBJ.
Yeah, that's like the microdosing peanut butter, right? It's like microdosing peanuts. Winston wanted me to look into that and see if they're doing any trials for wheat, because it is like a super inconvenience to have allergy. But I haven't done any research into it. But I have heard about the peanut, like
That's interesting.
microdosing peanuts, you know?
I feel like if they have done it with peanuts, they can definitely do it with wheat stuff. Oh my God, could you imagine, Savannah?
It would be amazing. I would love nothing
I'm taking
more
you out for a big ass pizza
bread.
and cheeseburger. Yeah.
Wait, like
Making
microdosing,
sourdough or
like
something.
in micro amount, you start like ingesting, so it gets your like immune system.
Yeah, I think you do it at the hospital when you do it. Obviously, you don't do. You don't do it at home or anything.
Yeah. So they didn't send you home with an EpiPen, Sha? You guys don't have an EpiPen?
No, we do have one. It was just a prescription we had to fill. So we have one. We've had it for a year. It actually expires next month. So we'll have to get a new one and replace it and everything. So we'll always have an EpiPen if anybody ever needs one.
I was like,
it's child portioned, but
super nice. My next door neighbor has a severe dairy allergy, and she's like has to have an EpiPen filled for life.
That's scary. Dairy. I feel like dairy and wheat would be so hard.
Dairy and wheat are probably the hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's in everything.
Dairy and wheat are in everything. Secret ingredients, like trace amounts.
Yep. And contamination is like so easy.
Contamination is a big one.
I was going to ask you about that because with the peanut allergy, obviously if there's peanuts in it, we don't give it to her. But if it says was manufactured in a factory that has peanuts and stuff, we're okay to give that to her still.
Yeah.
Do you have to, like, if yours says something like that, do you have to avoid it or?
No, I can do it if it's like processed. Like, I don't have to be. A lot of celiac people have to do like certified gluten-free, which is like the whole facility is like wheat-free. I haven't had any issues with that. I mostly just have an issue if like there's actual wheat in there and I eat the wheat kind of thing, you know? So like if there's cross-contamination from like a fryer that wasn't cleaned very well and there's like pieces of fried food in my fries or things like that, then I have had reactions that way. But no, like, I mean, Winston and I, obviously we don't have like multiple ovens. So like if we cook pizza, we have been trying recently because I've been having more reactions to things. We use like different racks in the oven and like we have like different spots in our toaster. Like we have one toaster, but like the left side is for Winston and the right side is for me. Cause like obviously Winston doesn't eat wheat free if he doesn't have to, like unless we're doing like a shared meal or something like that. So like, yes and no, like it just depends on like how severe the cross-contamination is.
I've been doing dairy free, not like perfectly, but for the most
How is
part,
that going?
For, since October, however many months that is. And it really opens my eyes to, people who have allergies. Like it's intense. Like it's a lot.
Are you doing it for breastfeeding or something?
For breastfeeding, yeah. How we it's so hard to like get an actual confirmation on the milk allergy, the milk protein allergy, but he reacts every time I have dairy, like pretty significantly. It's like night and day. So
then at a year when you wean him off of breast milk or because you switch over to cow's milk normally, right?
Normally
around a year.
I mean, I'm gonna try. They
what do you
say
do?
the earliest we could try to reintroduce it back is like around 9 months, and I mean, I've already like reintroduced him back just with like the mistakes that I've had. Like I eat something that accidentally has butter in it, or I've just had like full cheat meals like around the holidays.
Sometimes you got
reacts to them. Yeah, I'm like, sometimes I just have to. Sorry, Howie, you're gonna have one bad day. Sorry, buddy. Sometimes it's good because it gives him diarrhea and it like flushes everything out. So I'm
Cleans them out.
I'm okay with it. You're just kind of screaming your pants off.
He's backed up. Gotta eat dairy.
He was backed up, so yeah, it's good to get it all out.
Thinking of that, like now that Ryland eats so many solids,
Oh my god.
Screams when he poops.
It's so sad.
No.
So sad. Wait, so, okay, this Charlie did that too. Sometimes
yeah,
I get
she-
worried that I need to like.
She
call.
did it really bad with whole milk. Like that's when hers were really bad when we switched from formula to whole milk was she would scream and cry and they were the biggest poops I've ever seen.
Yeah,
and they
you
were
can
rock
feel it
hard.
pushing into the
Yes.
diaper when
Well,
you're
it's
like,
funny when she's running around. I'm like, "Did you poop?" And then obviously she runs and there's like a ball in her butt cheek.
so gross.
It's probably dairy.
yeah,
I feel
but
like
it is
every
really
kid
sad.
Is pretty sensitive to dairy.
It takes an adjustment for sure.
Yeah,
She's
that's
good
what-
now. She's back to normal, but
I mean, I think you probably have to get used to the feeling of something solid,
Yeah,
coming
real
out of your
food.
butthole.
Yeah.
we did
the-
a ton of
self-aware
avocados
of
like
it.
every meal to just try to keep those greens flowing.
I was
And
gonna
those
say,
green Once
just-
Upon a Farm pouches are amazing.
Okay.
ooh, I have
Those
two
were great for
recommendations.
fiber.
Well, they say so. Howie's gonna have like pretty much chronic constipation is what we're gonna be dealing with when he starts
Howie
eating
boy.
solids, which he already kind of has been,
That sucks.
and he already screams at poos even when they're soft. And I'm like, oh, buddy, we're gonna be in for a wild ride here. But they
Sensitive
tell
body.
us the pea foods: prunes,
Yes.
peaches, pears, peas.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the pea foods are really fiber rich. You should get those if you guys have like a Costco. They sell them at Costco, but you could get them I think anywhere. I gotta look up what the brand is. They're like these chia seed pouches that are
Oh,
so good, and that would keep them regular. So I would say that, and then also, do you guys have do you have them on like a probiotic? Probiotic would be good.
I mean, there might be
still haven't
probiotic
started
in
one.
the formula we use.
Probably.
I don't know.
These squeezes are called Mama Chia Squeeze.
love it.
And that would keep things soft for homeboy.
Okay.
I can
Yeah, that's
guarantee
good.
it.
Send that to me.
Hannah, you had a good probiotic that you kind of recommended too that JJ took. Do you give that to Howie yet? Or I don't know
Yeah.
what age you start
Yeah.
doing it. Oh, you do?
You can do a probiotic, I think, for kiddos like really early on, as long as it's like a
Okay.
baby safe brand. And ask
Yeah.
your pediatrician, but they approved the Culturelle brand for us.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been giving him that, and I think that just helps keep like everything good
Yeah.
and healthy bacteria for the gut, because the gut.
I mean,
is-
TMI, I notice if I don't take my probiotic for a
Yeah.
day or two.
I don't take a probiotic. Maybe I
I
should.
love my probiotic. And I do fiber supplements.
I don't take a
I love
probiotic either. I just have like a women's vitamin.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
probably, yeah. If you don't
You think it has
notice,
one in there?
if you don't, well, I don't know if it might have some like enzyme, some live probiotic in there, or like a strain or whatever. But you really only need to like take one if you notice like symptoms of like gut stuff. But it's also good to just
Oh,
like keep
okay.
your
Keep your body
system
regular.
healthy. Yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
eating yogurt and or like kombucha or like fermented things, like those all have probiotics in them.
Yeah.
It's good for your gut in general.
Hmm.
I'm learning all about this with how I'm becoming kind of like a health nut because of Howie.
Oh, really?
Are you
Getting-
turning into
getting
a
little
crunchy mom?
chewy.
Little bit.
Chewy.
Chewy mom.
Yep. Yep. I'm gnawing on something.
Activated.
Activated. I've never known more about poop in my life and how the colon works.
Well, I'm calling you if I ever have
Yeah,
questions.
me too.
I manually pull poops out of this kid on the daily. It's
Oh.
oddly kind of satisfying. So, if you ever just need to like get a poop out of your boy, I have the tips. I have the tools.
Hannah's got you. I did have to do Charlie was really stuffy, and I had to buy the the mom sucker, the nose sucker thing, the booger sucker.
It's not
You
sucker,
used
yeah.
it for her butt?
No, her nose. She was
Oh.
stuffy, not her butt. Not her butt. I did not inhale
I
her
was
poop.
like, ass?
Sorry. No.
Actually,
Sorry,
I don't know
sorry,
why
sorry,
she had
sorry.
strep throat now.
Or mono, or who even knows?
I should have worded that better. Sorry. Nope,
Parasites.
did not nose suck my child's butt to get poop out.
Ew.
I was just saying the Frida mom, the nose thing That thing works.
You guys
nose
didn't
sucker?
use that since
It was
birth?
crazy. No, I bought the electric one because I was like, I'm not sucking fucking boogers out. I've been missing out. That was the most efficient thing I've ever used in my
I don't think the electric ones work.
No, they were horrible.
I bought the Nosebot. Have you seen that one?
No, is it good?
I mean, I bought it when the last time he was really sick. By the time it came, he was better. I said it was like $100. I don't know what I was thinking. I was kind of like in a
You're panicked.
of like,
Yeah.
I need this. But it's supposed to be like hospital grade, like suction.
Oh.
So next time he's sick, I'll let you
I
guys
have
know.
just
Yeah,
seen
let me
something
know.
on social media where you take the Frida nose sucker and you plug it into a breast pump. And the breast pump
Brilliant.
does the suction.
Brilliant.
I have yet to try it.
That is actually so smart.
That is so smart. It kind of reminds me of when I worked in the NICU, we would give babies bubble baths because we would hook up tubing to the oxygen on the wall and then put the tubing into the tub with a bunch of shampoo. And so it would like bubble up around them. And we'd put little towels on their heads.
That's
Cute.
so cute.
I love that.
That's really cute.
Yeah.
I didn't know they actually give like babies in the NICU like actual baths like that. Like in
Once they're bigger, yeah.
yeah. That's
Like not once you're not in an incubator, you can give them real baths.
Wow.
Speaking of, do you guys remember your first, like, their first bath, like, real bath? Because I know, like, the first month, obviously, they have their umbilical cord and you can't get them wet, but I remember Charlie's
that
first
was
little bath was
stressful for us. I
so
don't
cute.
know. Was that cute for you? I feel like
It was-
stressful.
It was cute, yes, but it was really stressful because I feel like the baby thing that we had, I felt like her neck was just like facing down the whole time. So I was like, she can't breathe. So I ended up having to hold her neck at a weird angle. So that, yeah, I guess that was pretty horrible. But the cute memories I have now, it was really sweet.
Yeah. The
Like putting her in that little towel, wrapping her with the little cover.
So
Oh,
good.
so
Yeah.
cute.
I just
She
remember
peed all over our bed
Oh, that's so funny.
within 5 seconds.
That's so funny. I just remember being scared that the temperature was wrong in the water and being like aggressively checking it before I like put like. I'm like,
I also
"Is it too
did
cold?
that.
What? Is it too cold? Like,
I feel like I still do that.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
I got in with both of our kids and like held them, I think.
Yes.
For the
I've
first
done
Aw.
that before.
I've
so-
done
I've done that
first
before.
month.
I should have
Yeah.
done that this month. That would have been
Yeah.
easier, probably mentally.
Yeah.
It was super sweet. Henry walked in on me one day and I was like giving Howie a solo bath because I'm like, Mama too. I'm like, I got this. Like, I don't need to go.
Yeah.
With Joni, I feel like we did every single bath like together.
How do you
Yeah.
get out? How do you get out without somebody's help?
Slow.
Slippery. I don't know. You're putting your lives at risk. I don't know. You just
Slow
do
and
it.
steady.
Slow and steady. But he walks in and he's like, oh, I didn't know you were having a bath. And I had Howie breastfeeding in the bath with me. And he's like, you're really doing a thing here.
That's so sweet, though.
Yeah. That is.
I was
really
like, he was crying. I was like, I don't know. He was.
Yeah.
You're like, honey, I'm multitasking.
He needed
Literally
something.
is what I
He's
do.
like, you're really doing the hippie thing.
Yeah. Chewy moms.
You're chewy.
Really
yeah, that's
chewy.
sweet.
More by the
Yeah.
day.
Amelia loved, like, I still will take a bath with her even now, but she, like, loves it. She just, like, laughs the whole time. She's, like, excited that we're just, like,
Aw.
hanging out together.
Somebody beeping?
It's me, I think. Our,
okay.
Ethan's testing one of our fire alarms because it's going off. Here, I'll mute myself. Hold on.
Of course he
Oh,
is
you're
right
fine.
now. That's really sweet. I do feel like it's, like, super cute bonding time. Although, I will say, like, both my kids enjoyed the bath, and then the second I got them out, they would start, like, crying and screaming, and, like, it was
Yeah,
horrific.
Charlie too.
And I'm like, oh.
I have
just,
to
like,
do lotion
ruined
as
the
fast as
experience for
possible.
me.
Yeah. And she hates when we like dry her hair.
Yeah.
Hates that. And so then, yeah, I have to do the lotion in like 5 seconds, and Josh tries to read her a book to distract her.
Okay. I'm glad you guys
Yeah,
all have
goes
that
from great to
experience.
horrible.
Because
Yeah.
I'm
Every
like,
night.
everyone makes baths seem so like sweet, and they
No.
are. I feel like most
Yeah.
kids like enjoyed the being in the bath. And
Yeah.
then take them out as well.
No,
as I
Ellen
could
hated
imagine.
that. Yeah. Now she,
Did
like,
she? Yeah.
Yeah. And now she goes to
We
my
just-
salon, and I put her in the sink in her towel and, like, brush her hair. And she's like
Stop
in my
it.
salon. Yeah, that's what I call it when I have to do
Oh,
her hair. It's like you're going
I
to my salon,
love that.
and then she tries to grab everything off the counter. So then I tell her she's gonna get
Yeah.
paid for my salon and that she owes me money. So
Okay, that's gonna be so cute when she can
yeah,
like really play along with that.
yes,
Oh,
yeah. But
I
now,
try to
yeah,
do
now she
Charlie's
likes
hair as
that.
quickly as possible in her high chair while she eats breakfast.
Oh yeah,
All distractions.
yeah, that's really funny. Amelia
Charlie did took
first.
a first like shower
Oh
a
really?
couple times. Yeah, because I was like, well, now she can stand. We have a bench in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really fun. She loved, and our shower head moves, so I kind of like would move it with her as she like would move around in the shower, and she loved it. She just played with her toys, and then she'd
Wait,
stand under
she's showering
it.
by herself already?
No, 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 no.
Oh.
I'm in the shower too. No, 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 no. Not there yet. But I just remember Emily and Katie, my sisters, were telling me about the time that they watched Joni and she had just started taking showers by herself. And she stands under the stream and then sticks her belly out like the Grinch, you know, when he's standing there with his belly out and his hands are behind his hips. That's how Joni stands under the water. Like she's contemplating
It's
life,
kind
and
of
it is.
creepy.
So cute.
It's like a depression advertisement, honestly.
I think
It's like you're just standing there and letting this like
She's got to work through something.
yeah. It's the calmest I like ever see her is like when she's in the shower, honestly.
That's her wind down time finally. Just how you calm
She's
the
in deep
child.
thought.
Yeah.
Got to process her day. She does a lot. Henry sent us a video to our family group chat today, and Joni's obsessed with The Hobbit right now. And she found a ring for Lord and pretended it was Lord of the Rings.
Mind
and she
you,
goes,
she's not even 3 years
Yep.
old. Like
Isn't
I
that
don't
loves it.
scary?
She's obsessed with orcs,
Yeah, no,
dude.
she's scared of like some of the bad guys or like like the bears in
Yeah.
Brave, like Disney movies. She's scared of like
Yeah.
things in like Disney movies or like shows like that. Not even like an ounce
Loves
of
the
fear
orcs.
for the
Loves them.
creepy things in The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. Like it's so
Loves
bizarre.
it.
So
So
I watched-
fascinating.
I watched The Hobbit about 50 times the night that everybody slept over at Yaya and Papa's. It was on repeat, and it was hilarious. But, so she got this ring. Hank said she just found a random ring in the basement, and she's standing in their living room in front of their fireplace, and she's like, Daddy, I'm going to throw the ring in the fire. And so he took a video, and she showed us, and she threw it toward the fire.
I
But
bet you
obviously
he
the fire
like.
covered.
I bet you he
So
told
funny.
her to say that. She doesn't. Although she surprises me with like names, like the names of the
She
characters
surprises me.
out of
Yeah.
nowhere. Like
Yeah.
today, I was
She
trying to
said
figure
one
out.
of the characters' names, and I was like, how did you? I don't even know
I
how
don't
to
even
pronounce
know
that.
that.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I'll be asking her something like, "What's her favorite something or another?" And she'll be like, "No, my favorite characters are in Lord of the Rings. Their name are Legolas and Tauriel."
Yeah. When we were on our trip,
I'm
Hannah,
like,
she
"Girl,
was
we weren't even
cracking-
talking about
yeah,
Lord of the
she was
Rings."
cracking up listing the character list. And I was like,
character
my
list.
gosh.
yeah.
That's all Henry's ever wanted was his child to be obsessed with Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. He's so happy.
I don't know how it happened. I mean, I do, but like, I don't know.
Like you said, you
crazy.
were taking care of Howie, so he was able to like
Bond
sneak
with
it
her.
in.
He was. He has
Sneak
so
in
much
the
quality
Hobbit.
time with Joni.
Oh,
Let it be known when you have 2 kids, you have to pick a kid, and if you're like breastfeeding, it's been chosen for you.
you don't have a choice.
You have to pick a kid. You don't get any time with the other.
Noted.
Honestly, I saw a meme of someone being like, the difference in like baby number 2 is it's mom. Like the first time around, mom and dad are like struggling and like in the newborn trenches. And then the second time around, mom's in the nursery with the newborn. She's like, me in my newborn trenches while my husband's in the room next door fighting for his life with
It's
the
like-
toddler.
It's like things knocking up against the wall. Yeah. No, it's
Just
exactly
perspective.
that. Yeah. The amount of times I've like had to set Howie down because we're like in a different room and I hear like it sounds to me like upstairs on a different level, like someone like has fallen off of a very high level, or like it sounds like something very bad has happened. And I go up there and they're like, we're fine. We're just like playing with books and like play like whatever. I'm like, what was that?
Yeah.
They're like, I don't know.
Great.
Duh, mommy. You're like, you can't sit with us anymore,
Like,
mommy.
can
Get
you play a
out.
little quieter, please, because I'm trying to enjoy my newborn bubble.
Yeah. You're ruining this vibe. Please pipe down. I love it. What other milestones? Oh, do you guys remember the first let's see. Oh, the first big laugh that they did? Charlie's was we were eating popcorn and she's like fascinated by like if you eat something crunchy and she can hears it. So of course we're like watching with our mouths open, but Josh was chewing popcorn and she just started laughing out of nowhere and it was this, like little baby belly laugh and it was so we have a little video of it too. And of course we tried to do it like every day and then she like got over it because we overdid it, but really cute the first time. Do you guys remember yours?
Oh, I actually wrote it down. I have like a.
I was like, I'm going through a list.
Page of
I feel like,
notes.
yeah.
His first real giggles were with Davy when, right before bath time, Davy was like playing with him in the crib, leaning over and being like, I'm gonna get you. Like doing something like that, then blowing on his stomach. And he was like full on giggling.
Oh,
So
I love that. That's really sweet.
Joni, I don't have her first laugh, but the funniest thing that I remember happening, we used to do that thing where we'd go, so big. How big is Joni? So big. And she'd raise her arms up. And I probably don't remember very well her first laugh because I feel like she was screaming and crying and screeching like most of her infanthood.
She came out talking.
Highly unsettled and just ferocious at all times. But it was so funny because she was kind of having a meltdown. It was one evening, I don't even remember how old she was, probably 6 months, 7 months old. She was having a meltdown. It was somewhere within that witching hour, wind down time before bed. And she's crying and she's sitting on Henry's lap. And randomly out of nowhere, I just go, how big is Joni? And she goes, and raises her hands. And then we all laugh, and it makes her kind of upchuck, spit up because she's laugh crying. She thinks it's hilarious, and then she's back to having a fit.
Yep. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah, that's really cute.
I love that.
Yeah, I think Amelia's when I was first oh, you're recognizing that things are funny is whenever Douglas would walk by her when she was really little, she would just stare at him laughing. And that's all I remember is just her giggling
Aww.
at Douglas as he walked past her. He's not doing anything. She's not doing anything, just laughing at him. It's one of my favorite memories of her. And I'm oh,
what is that?
You are becoming an aware little human being of what's going on in your life.
The dogs.
So cute.
I think
The dogs.
hilarious.
That's really cute.
Dogs. She loves dogs. Yeah, she just
Yeah.
loves. I don't know.
I love that. That's so cute.
Does Douglas lick her anywhere? Lick her on the
Yes.
face?
Yes.
Yeah, Howie thinks that's the
Yeah.
funniest thing in the entire
Hands.
world. So I'm
Face,
Aw.
her feet.
gross.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Their stinky little feet.
So
Yeah,
cute.
she thinks
I could
it's
just
funny.
eat them.
Yeah, she thinks it's funny. She thinks it's she cracks me up. But yeah, that's what I always remember when I think of her laughing. Just think of her laughing at Douglas doing nothing.
I love that. We had turned Bluey on the other day for an episode, and I don't remember which one it was, but something funny happened, and Bluey and Bingo laughed at each other, and she started laughing, and Josh and I were like, do you know what's happening? And she's just giggling and laughing and watching. It was so cute. And she started to we have a little mini sofa for her that she can fold out or make it a chair or a bed. And she, out of nowhere, started grabbing a blanket that she did not care about. And one day she grabbed this blanket, brought herself to her chair, folded it out, and then laid on the chair and tucked herself in and just waited for us to turn on a show. I was holy shit. And so, yeah, now she always tucks herself into the chair and just hangs out and lounges. It's very cute.
Her little personality is coming through. That's so cute.
Oh my god.
She's I'll take a bowl of
she's
popcorn
ferocious,
and a
dude.
movie.
Yeah, and she is obsessed with Joni. I have not seen her act like that with any other. We got a video, or my mom did, of Charlie seeing Joni after their sleepover, like when they woke up, and Charlie like is right at Joni, and she's hugging her and like screaming and so excited, and JJ's just like hugging her and just chilling, but also it was just really cute. They really like each other.
Cousins are so cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I cannot.
they're besties already.
Yeah.
And then she threw a phone at Howie's face, so I don't know how that relationship is right now, but we'll get there.
Howie doesn't remember.
I do.
You'll never stop talking about it.
I'll never. I feel so bad. Okay, well, do you know why? So the night before, I had a dream that Joni was picking on Charlie and beating her up, and I was like, hey, JJ, don't do that. And then Joni pushes me and starts beating me up because she was bigger and stronger than me. So we're going to my mom's birthday dinner, and I was like, I got a bone to pick with Joni. She's in trouble. She beat me up in my dream. She's beating up Charlie. And then I'm like telling someone that story, and Charlie throws the phone at Howie, and my mom goes, so who's the bully? I'm
Take
like,
that.
shit. Damn it.
No, it's still Joni. She didn't
She
do anything.
still
and
could
it's-
beat me up.
It's still her.
She still could take me.
She's
and I
bullying me
know
in
it.
my dreams every night.
Yep, every night, every day.
There are times where I'm like trying to like cuddle her and be nice, and she's just like in a mood, and she will like slap me, and then she'll realize that like she does it for like a reaction, and she realizes like what she does every single
Naughty.
time, and she's like, oh, sorry, Mom, sorry, I love you, sorry, Mom. And I'm like, you little biatch. I'm trying to
You
get your
are
affection.
not-
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry.
Oops. Mm,
I'm like, you're
that is-
crazy.
she's naughty, dude. She's trouble.
She's
I
naughty.
love her
So
so
more
much.
likely than not, it's always her.
Yeah. What was everybody's first Halloween costumes? Do you guys? I guess we all just did it last year. Was our first, right?
Yeah.
Charlie was Ratatouille. We were the chefs. That was super fun.
Oh, cute.
Wore a black wig. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, you looked the best.
Yeah, you looked great.
Thank
were
you.
the star
Thank
of the
you.
show.
Chopping and dyeing my hair black now. Must be having a pre-midlife crisis.
Yeah.
Pink this week. What's it next week?
I don't think anyone had a better costume than Amelia.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God, it was perfect.
For the listeners, Amelia was Elvis, and Winston and I were her impersonators. So she was Elvis
With that hair,
hair, and yeah,
that was the choice.
yes.
Oh,
my
she looks so
goodness.
cute.
We let Joni walk into a spirit Halloween the first
Yeah.
year because she would have been, or was that our first Halloween? Was it our
That
first
was
Halloween?
that was the second year.
Oh, that was the second.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun for her at her second Halloween because I feel like she was like big enough, and we were like actually asking her what she wanted to be, and she didn't have any
Yeah.
thoughts. She would like maybe rattle off a few things, but like she didn't really care too much about anything at that age. So we let her walk into a spirit Halloween and just like kind of pick into like the kid sort of section and pick whatever costume she wanted, and she picked Spider-Man. So we rolled with it.
Yep.
So she was Spider-Man. I don't remember what her first costume was.
That was my fave. I
would
know.
have
I'm trying to
go back into the archives.
think.
With Howie, we were Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So he was just,
That
like,
was a
little
really
bear.
cute
was-
costume.
Yeah, super cute.
And he
Yeah,
was
you guys
so
looked really
little, and
cute.
we already had like a little bear hat for him, so I was like, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It was tiny.
Yeah.
What was your island?
Ryland was Dobby, and Davy and I were
I forgot about that.
Hogwarts students.
I
Yes.
love that so much.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know what was really sad was like when we opened the door, like I don't think little kids watch Harry Potter anymore. Like it's kind of like ended after our generation, but like little kids would come to the door and they'd be like, "Oh, look, baby Yoda." And I'm like, "It's not baby Yoda. You
Not Yoda.
Dobby. Fuck you."
These kids are dumb.
That's
Kids
It's
are
fine.
mean. I will say, like, at true
Kids
like
are mean.
Halloween age, trick or treating age kids
Yeah.
are brutal. Like, Shaw,
Yeah.
you were with us when we were trick-or-treating, I think, this last year.
Oh, I was
and
ready
these,
to
like,
throw hands with some, like,
these bigger
7-year-old boys.
would start just, like, they'd run from house to house, and, like, girls would be in the mix, too. They would, like, push people to the side, like, outside
They
of
were,
their
like, pushing
group.
Joni.
Yeah, they like, pushed
And I was like,
Joni away from, like, one of the houses to get candy. And I was like, guys, can we, like, I feel like we should just teach some, like, basic manners before we go out trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
And going into people's houses. Like, say thank you. If you're receiving candy, teach your kid to say thank you. That's, like...
Nobody says trick or treat anymore either.
No.
Yeah, they just...
They just ring the bell.
Yeah. I feel like...
Just like, yeah, I
they're
don't
very
know.
inconsiderate.
That was making me mad. There was a point where I was like, I can't actually be this mad at children. We have to leave. But they were like almost knocking Joni over every time, and like
that's rough.
it was and the parents were like all kind of drunk and ignoring everything, and
rude too, like just
my mom saved one of the little boys like from getting hit by a car because the parents were, I don't know what they were doing, but my mom had to be like, hey, car, stop, there's children.
It was like kind of obscene
at Hannah and Hannah's
neighborhood, which has a lot of like very young kids, and like
that's so sad.
It was crazy.
More well-to-do, I suppose, than like other areas. Like I don't know. I remember when we were in like our lower income neighborhood before we lived in this one, kids were very nice. I feel like every kid came up to our house and said thank you. Like we didn't have any issues with kids being weird and obscene.
Yeah. That was definitely the first trick-or-treating experience that I was like, this is a nightmare. I don't like these children.
Oh, wait till you guys experience like older kids, particularly in most cases it's like older boys at parks and at like play places.
My friend has talked to me about this.
Why? Tell me.
It's like, it's when you get boys and they get together. Like they have siblings and they're like their brothers, or like it's just like a lot of boys and they're older. They like to just be a little bit like crazy when they get together and they're at a park or a playground. Every time we go to like a Chick-fil-A, and Joni's like so excited to play in the play place because she can like do it by herself. She doesn't need like very much supervision. Like she can just go at it. There's always a boy, like she just wants to go up and go down the slide, up and down the slide. That's all she wants to do. There's always some boy trying to like scare her at the bottom. It's like they like find little kids and they just want to like
how old are these kids?
They're older
8
than
or 9,
Joni.
or are they like teenagers? Yeah. Okay.
No.
Like hold on.
Yeah. 6, 7, like it could be any age. But
I fear that I will not handle that well.
No, I'm like, I literally don't know what to say as a parent. I'm like, let's not. She's just little. She's still kind of learning. Like, I speak up for her, but I'm just like, I don't, like, where's your fucking mom?
Yeah.
My friend was telling me
or they'll like climb up the slide and like hide out in the middle of the slide, and then she like
I remember when kids would do
and
that
I'm like,
shit.
Joni,
dangerous.
We have to wait. It's totally dangerous. I'm just like, someone needs to be telling you not to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah. No, that's rough.
I hate that.
My friend was telling me about how she like took her kid to, it's called like Kids Quest or something. It's like a play area at like one of the museums in Bellevue, and she was like, she's like playing, and some little boy comes up and just pushes her over and completely knocks her over. And she was like, it was my first time. I'm like looking around and I'm like, where's his mom to come over and be like, you can't do that. And she's like, I like, it feels inappropriate to be like reprimanding somebody else's kid. So she's like, I just kind of like grabbed my daughter and I was like, we don't push people, and just kind of picked her up and took her somewhere else.
No, it's literally so awkward.
I hate that.
Every time I've encountered
guys, tell your kids not to be assholes.
I know. Or like be around, like don't just like dick on your kid and have no idea. Like
I don't know, if you're at a park and there's obviously a big age gap, like I don't know, just keep an eye out. Make sure that your kid's okay and not being picked on, and like not picking on other children. I don't know. That bugs me. I don't like that.
I know. In every scenario, though, every like older girl that we've encountered, they're so sweet and they want to like take care of the baby. Like if there's anyone younger, like they want to like baby the kid and like help them down the slide and like assist them. So there's just like an odd dynamic between like boys and girls being older when like some little kid is like interfering with their play.
That stresses me out.
And
Doesn't
I
that
don't know how to
stress you
teach
out?
that. I
Having to
know.
do it?
Yeah, I don't like that. We actually took Charlie to the bigger park where the big splash pad is where we live, and obviously not the splash pad, but they have a huge park, and I didn't realize that it was connected to the elementary school too, so they have like their elementary school park, but they can also go to the public park. And there's like a bigger kid area, swings, and then like a toddler area with smaller slides and everything. And a couple times like Charlie's trying to walk on the area to get to the slide, and the teacher had to like yell at some of the kids and be like, I've already told you that's for the little kids. Like, there's obviously little children. Leave them alone. Stop messing with them. You have this whole other area to play with. So that was nice, but it definitely was like, okay, I'm maybe not ready for big park things yet. It's a lot. Very stressful.
I don't know if this is a milestone, but it kind of is. It's like the first time, and Hannah, you can probably definitely speak to this, but like having Ryland has surgery on Tuesday, and so it's like the first time my kid is like going to a hospital and going to be treated.
Yeah.
And it's so nerve-wracking. It's like I thought that I was fine until this like last week. I've been like kind of a mess about it, like so anxious.
Oh.
And like thinking about like little details, like I was like, wait, well,
Like they're gonna have to put like an IV in
they're
him.
gonna have to put an IV in. And then I was like, I've put so many IVs in babies and never really thought twice about it. And now that I've been hyper fixating on it, like at night,
Yeah.
I'm like so anxious. I'm like, can they give him, they probably can't even do any anesthesia until they have IV access. And so he's gonna be totally aware. He's gonna be looking at me and screaming. And I just like keep thinking about that. And I'm like, and they said that I get to be there when they put him under. And then I'm there when he wakes up, and I just like, oh my God.
That's really scary.
Yeah,
Thinking
I
about
feel
it all.
like you'll
Yeah.
have a much better experience when you actually go through it than like what you're
Yeah.
like preparing yourself for.
My
I feel like
head.
everyone, it just gets anxiety, even for themselves, like waking up to go into a surgery or something. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Howie hasn't had a surgery aside from the one that he had in utero.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
true.
haven't really had that experience, but like he's had casting and stuff. So we've definitely had some significant experiences, and he's such a trooper for it, but with everything, like he doesn't really fuss much about anything. I would say our first experience though with like that kind of setting was actually when we had to bring Joni into the ER to get stitches. Because she was she like punctured part of her face because she fell into something, and it was kind of later in the evening, so she was like in her pajamas ready to go to bed, and we were just like playing in our basement area right before going to bed, and she was probably closer to like 1.5, 2, so it's kind of in that age where it's like they
Yeah.
recognize a little bit what's happened. They're not like a baby
Yep.
like they can tell what's happening. So it was sad, but it was at a children's hospital. Is that what you're going to?
Yeah.
Yeah, people there are so trained for like how to make things a really calming environment, and not too stressful. And like you could feed him a bottle probably when they give an IV. Like they just have tools and stuff to help you through
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
part of the process. And they
That
always
is
come in and
scary,
like
though.
they always come in and tell you like what's gonna happen next and like how they're gonna do things and what your options are before actually doing them. So you can like prepare a little bit for like, and like you could like talk Rylan through a lot of it. But yeah, there's no easy way to see your kid be like treated on and like have to go through medical stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crummy. But I would say like bringing Joni in, it was a really positive experience. Like she had some yucky stuff. Like she had to get an IV, she had to get some like local or like topical anesthetic for them to stitch. And it was a lot of weirds. Like I was thinking a lot through the details, and it was a little traumatic afterwards, I feel like, for me, like thinking back on how she probably felt going through all those steps. But yeah, she's fine. Everyone's gonna be fine.
Yeah. So they put an IV in her what did they need it for?
I don't know. I think it was just like precautionary.
Okay. And she did fine with it.
Yeah, they didn't have to give her, or maybe they did give her something in the IV.
Like
Like a like I don't even remember. I don't know.
They gave her antibiotics or something.
It was such a non-issue. Like, yeah, it wasn't a big deal.
They just got it right. That was what my friend was telling me. She worked in the PICU at Children's, and she was like, they do IVs on kids all the time. So
I would imagine
really quick and easy.
They're pretty good at it. Yeah.
And like we did it all the time in the NICU too, but like it's not easy with.
No, I talked to the nurse after someone had to give Howie an IV. And she was like, she seems so calm, and she got it the first time. And I was literally watching her like hands tremble because like those preemie baby veins are like minuscule.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you would do that. And I talked to her afterwards. I was like, you did a really good job. Like, thank you for making that really easy on us.
Oh
and
God,
she was like, oh, I was shitting my pants. She was like, his veins were so small.
Yeah.
I don't do this very often. I'm petrified every single time. She's like, I was shitting my pants.
I could imagine that.
Well, you did great.
Terrifying.
But I would imagine the people at children's hospitals are like, they do it all the time. Literally all the time.
Yeah.
For surgeries, especially.
It just feels so different when it's your kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sure does.
That is super scary.
It is good.
But he's going to do great.
Did you say it's
on
tomorrow?
Tuesday?
When did you say? Next
Tuesday.
Okay.
week?
Tuesday, 9:15 is like our check-in. So I have to stop feeding him. They like gave me all of these different timelines of when he, like the last time that he can have solids, the last time that he can have formula, the last time that he can have breast milk.
It's all that kind of stuff that like makes that like feeds anxiety too. I feel like like all the rules and like the stuff leading into it.
And like not feeding a 11-month-old for a while is like not great.
He's
you know,
already gonna be
He's gonna be.
Will you guys
by the time we get there.
stay at the hospital after? Do you know, or is it an outpatient?
He gets discharged same day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
That's nice to kind of be able to go home and
Think
be in your
forward
environment.
to whatever little like snacky treat he's gonna get when he wakes up from anesthesia, like a popsicle or like a maybe just
probably
like
have stuff there, but like I should bring. That's a good idea.
they'll probably have stuff, but you should probably bring stuff. But I would just like
Really smart.
I don't know. Does he understand when you like talk about like something that you're gonna give him? Does he understand some like something after to help his tummy for the anesthesia? But he'll probably be like really excited about it and like really
a Jello
enjoy.
pudding cup or something.
Yeah, he'll probably like really enjoy having that.
Yeah,
That he'll forget all about it, and you'll forget all about it.
Yeah.
And maybe he needs like a
Hopefully.
little stuffed animal too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a toy or something.
Yeah.
A snuggly thing.
Us.
We'll be
Yeah, my mom's
praying.
supposed to go with us, and because Davey's working, so my mom she's gonna go with me, and now she's like really sick, so
Oh no.
a little stressed, but it'll all work out.
Do you need me to fly out?
Yeah. Do you need us to fly out?
Yeah.
Mommy Mayhem's on the way.
Thanks, guys.
You'll be great. I feel like
You're
you
gonna
probably
be
also
great.
have been in like a hospital setting for a hot minute, huh?
Yeah, been
So
a
it's
little
just
bit.
it's been a while.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not since I had him. Well, I mean, I've gone to the doctor, but yeah.
Hospital's different. It's so I guess I wouldn't say we're lucky, but like Howie goes and sees an orthopedist all the time to to look at his hips and his foot and stuff, and that's in a children's hospital. So I feel like we're kind of like
Yeah,
desensitized from hospitals at this point.
yeah.
But they're gonna treat him so well. We'll be praying for little Rye guy.
Yeah.
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 Yay!
We will. If we could fly out, we would.
I know.
Tell your mom to get better. I feel like nobody should leave.
Tell
a
Davey to have a
mom
sick day.
in the waiting room by herself.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
You need some support somehow, some
Yeah.
way. Yeah, seeing my baby rolled off for his first, he was in the NICU at the time, and they had to roll him out of the NICU to go get an MRI on a different level. And like at some point, like I had to part ways with him, and like these people were just taking my baby in a roller crib to go get like a procedure done, and I was like, this fucking sucks.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
No,
I'm like,
thank
don't
you.
roll
That's
my
crazy.
baby away. Like, what's gonna happen if he needs me?
Wait, yeah, actually, I'm
scary.
glad you said that because I hadn't really thought of that feeling of seeing him be like leaving me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm okay.
Yes. Imagine it as like
Now
your
I can-
husband is like the part where they have to break away from you when you're going to get your C-section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentally prepare for that.
Okay.
Because
Good to know.
it sucks. It sucks, but that's probably going to be the hardest part. And then waiting in the waiting room, and then
Yeah.
you'll get. But is it like a short procedure?
You know what's funny is people keep asking me that, and like when they called to go over do like all the pre-op stuff, she's like, "Do you have any questions?" And I couldn't think of anything. I just was like so overwhelmed by everything else she had given me, and I didn't ask how long it was. So I don't know. Hopefully not too long. I would imagine.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just funny you were talking about taking your kid going off to MRI. I've like taken a baby to MRI before, and I got so lost in the hospital.
With the
I'm not
baby in the
employed
roller
anymore,
crib?
so I can say like, what?
With the baby in the roller crib?
Yeah, I'm rolling this fucking crib around with a baby in it who has like hydrocephalus, like has serious shit going on, and I'm in the because MRI is always in the basement, and I'm like, no idea where I am. I don't have service on my phone. I find like some random person. I'm like, can you help me get to MRI? Because I'm just like,
I have a baby.
Were you alone? At
I was
least?
by myself. I was kind of, I got back and I was like crying, and I was so mad at the charge nurse. I was like, your instructions were bad because I ended up and I don't know where.
That would, yeah.
But I got there eventually and the baby was fine, so.
Like, something about that feeling of like seeing your kid in like a medically needed situation reminded me of like, I mean, it's so opposite, but like I feel like that was one of those milestones, like one of those first things where like you realize like how much you care about your like child's well-being. That was one of like the first moments that like it really just like makes your heart like pound out of your chest. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
The other moment, I feel like I realized with Joni is like now that she's older, is her like navigating like relationships and friendships with other kids and like seeing how other kids like treat her, and like she hasn't had any sort of like situation of like bullying or anything like that, but like kids are kids, like they'll say things, they'll make her like kind of feel like she doesn't belong, or like she just doesn't belong in like that particular moment, like they're all playing, and like the feeling that you get as a parent when you're like observing your kid and you just want like the best for them and you want to like nurture their well-being, and you see that they like in some moments like they are off on their own. Like it's kind of similar to like a medical situation where like you have to roll, like at some point you can't always just like be there and be the one to like step in and interfere and be the caring person for them.
Yeah.
And I can't remember
That's a
like
big
the
one.
particular moment where I felt this for Joni, but I was like, oh, like I'm just so proud of you and I feel so much for you. That you're like growing up and you're like like you're doing these things and you're becoming independent, and it literally just like made my heart burst out of my chest that like our kids are going through these big things, and like we can be there for a lot of it and we will be there for a lot of it, but there are also like moments where like they have to like, you know, kind of be on their own sometimes,
And it only gets more intense from here.
It's so, and it's such an intense feeling, as a parent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really good way to word that.
Those are
That
the
was
two
really
times
sweet.
that I've like felt that intensity.
Yeah.
And man, it does not get easier each time.
Great. Can't wait. I'm
Only
so
harder,
excited.
and it compounds with more kids. So
And then they fight back with you. And
yeah.
that's where we're at. Charlie's babble fighting back with me. I'm like, what? How are you talking back? I don't even know what you're saying to me. No.
It's so cool though. I didn't expect, I mean, you like know that you're going to love your child more than anything.
Mhm.
But isn't it such a it's different and way more intense than like I ever could have expected.
Yes.
Like I wouldn't, I don't know. Like it's hard to even explain.
Yeah, it's hard to explain for sure. Yeah, when we were talking earlier about like milestones and like watching them figure something out and like seeing that like their little brains thinking, like I've never felt that feeling before of like, pride, I guess, is like the great, that's a great word for it. You're just like so proud of them for like doing it.
Feeling.
Yeah, it's an intense feeling.
It's so intense.
It is the coolest. It is so intense.
I would have never thought that about like my parent, like my mom observing me doing something, like even as an older, like I imagine this feeling probably exists all the way like through every year.
Yeah. Well, now I'm thinking of, like my dad and the amount of times that he's like, you're not going to understand this, but like, I'm so proud of you. And I'm like, yeah, okay, great. And now I'm like, I get it. Like, I get it. Cause like when Amelia does something stupid, you know, like she lifted her bottle. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. You're doing so great. Like you're just learning. Yeah. Or she can like do something by herself and like be independent, like even in her little, 8-month-old independence.
That was another, that was another feeling for us.
So proud of you.
Yeah, we were trying to teach Joni like to not be so shy in her like when they kind of get like I feel like a lot of kids get into like a shy zone when they're approaching like toddlerhood.
Charlie's just started hiding behind Josh and I's legs. Like she'll wrap around our legs and kind of hide before seeing people.
Well, it even starts in baby, like in the closer to like 6 to 9 months, where like they don't want to be like held by somebody other
like stranger danger.
Yeah, stranger danger. So we were like just trying to teach her like practical tips of like how to sort of like not get into that rhythm, and it like we've always tried to teach her the importance of like asking someone's name. And the first time that she did that to someone without us even like prompting or like provoking it, she just like, we were in the pool one day over this last summer when we were in Sacramento. We were in the pool and there was just like a kid who came into the pool near us, and we didn't even think anything of it. Like we weren't trying to like push her to go play with this person. Like we were just kind of in our own zone doing our own thing. And she like bursts out of our little pod and goes up to this girl and she goes, "What's your name?"
That's so cute.
And it was the cutest effing thing.
Yeah.
Like it almost, I know, it literally put me into tears. I was like, how sweet that they just like, they learn these things and they can do them on their own.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
What's your name?
What's your name?
And then she's done it other times where she like doesn't even say it loud enough, or she'll be like miles apart from the kid and she'll be like, "What's your name?" And they don't hear her.
But she did it.
But she did it, and they have no idea how to react.
I love her.
And now she can't stop talking. Can't get the kid to shut up. She keeps asking, "What's your name? What's your daddy's name? What's your mommy's name?
Who's your daddy?
What car does your daddy drive?"
Oh, what's your daddy do? What's his salary?
The list goes on. Yeah. Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? I love it. I was at Charlie today, kind of like meeting people and stuff. We have neighbors, and I think they have a kid who's just a couple months older than Charlie, but we were out front playing and stuff, and she's running around in the little grass area, and she sees this little girl come out, and she's like walking out. So Charlie just fully books it to this little girl to like meet her, and she's like arms up trying to give her a rock, and the little girl just like looked at Charlie and ran to her dad. She was not ready for friends. But Charlie was kind of like, "Wait, I'm back. I'm your friend."
That's a sad feeling too. It's like, no, kid, turn around and say hi to my child.
Be friends with my kid.
Yeah.
Be nice to my kid.
Yeah.
Just a real quick one, like thinking about how, we're so proud of our kids. I feel like our parents are doing that now that we're parents and having kids, that they're like, "Oh, that's my baby with a baby."
Yeah,
that's a really, really cool moment.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah. Too many feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say our big milestone of the week was Charlie's learned to take her diaper off and now takes it off and runs around the house. So I'm waiting for some accidents on the floor at this point. So that's what we've entered today or yesterday.
That's so
Fully
fun.
rips it off, and then only one is still strapped on the leg, and so she'll run until it like falls off.
Yeah, wait till she rips off a poopy diaper. That'll be.
Oh, I'm terrified.
That'll be.
She does like to grab our diapers when Josh is changing her. She'll try to grab our poopy diaper. And he does not do well with poopy diapers. So I can just hear him going, Charlie, no! No, Charlie, stop! No!
Joni went through like a couple months where she had like this obsession with like taking her diaper off with her pants still up and like removing the diaper and keeping the pants on. Like she just had to get it off. So I remember she did it in the
ready to
night
potty train.
one time, and I was like, fucking no, child. Like, you can do it all day long. I don't care.
Well,
I'll manage it during the day, but at
I'm
night.
in like a mom's Facebook page, and people were talking about that, how their kids will like take their diapers
at nighttime,
and like PJs off in their sleep, not in their sleep, like at night, and they're trying to potty train, whatever. So like, moms were commenting with tips of like, we literally put zippered PJs on backwards so he can't.
I heard people do that with their sleep sacks. They put the sleep sack on backwards so the zipper's in the back.
Wow.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I'm
don't
not ready for
think
that. I didn't know that
about
was a
things
thing.
like that.
Yeah. Charlie's
just
just
suffer
started to
through.
like run and hide to poop too. So
So
I think we're entering the possibility of the toilet training. But Josh and I tried to put her on and she was like, no, 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 no. And was not having it. No,
Poop's
no,
also
no,
like the
no.
last
Okay,
thing
okay.
for the potty training. I feel like they are not comfortable with pooping in the potty.
It was a big scary thing.
Yeah, they're trying to like hide it.
Still a big scary thing.
Still big and scary.
Big.
Jess, you'll get there.
We found out how he has an obsession for food. This like salt like purees and stuff. Like he's snorting.
I love it.
Everything, and Joni was not that way. So
JJ was not. She's got stuff to do. She doesn't have time to eat that.
no, he ain't got time to eat.
Charlie's an eater too. She is. She'll eat everything and anything.
Yeah, that's incredible. Yeah, so I'm
I hope it
excited to
stays.
like see that for
I
him.
get mad when moms say that. They're like, "Oh, she's an eater now. That won't last long." And I'm like, "Don't fucking put that on me. Just let me be in this little bubble of bliss that she's gonna eat all the things forever."
I feel like
Yeah.
she will.
I hope so because it's really nice.
Yeah. The picky eater, like she's not picky, but just the eating trope has been like probably my hardest like parenting thing.
Yeah.
For us, like I
Did
make
she
a
go
meal
through a phase
and
with
she
milk?
won't eat it. She
Sorry.
never had issues with milk. No.
Charlie's not. She's drinking a ton of water, so I'm not as concerned. But she does not want her bottle for nap time, and then like her nighttime bottle, she's been doing like 3 ounces instead of 6.
Doesn't that mean
Suddenly.
she's eating enough solids? Or are
I
they
hope so.
supposed to okay.
I hope so. I mean, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not too concerned because she chugs water all day. She's a big water girl,
that's
but
great.
I was just shocked that she doesn't like the milk as much
Yeah,
lately.
So does your pediatrician like tell you how much? I don't understand what happens after a year. Like, are
She
we just
said-
giving cow's milk like a certain?
Yeah, you slowly kind of transition like half and half from formula to whole milk. Charlie
same
took a
amount.
lot longer. She did not like whole milk. And we would do like 1 ounce of whole milk and then 4 ounces of formula, and she would know and would not drink it. And then one
supposed to,
day
like-
she just kind of started doing it, and we were able to transition it.
I don't know if there's like a
But our doctor-
minimum amount that they're supposed to have.
Yeah.
Maybe there
It was
is.
like up to 24 ounces,
But I
and
know
we
there's a
only do about
max.
20 to 22 a day. So
Okay.
if with whole milk, and then so I think ours was like around 24 ounces a day, but she said the 20 to 24 ounces was good if you could get milk. And she said if Charlie doesn't drink milk, just make sure she's eating and drinking water. So I think it's fine.
Are you putting that in a sippy cup or just a bottle?
Nap times I still do bottle, and put downs I still do bottle, but like because she hasn't been doing it for nap times, I've been trying to like put it in a sippy cup like at lunchtime, or just let her carry it around a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So and she does not love the sippy cup and milk yet. She still really likes the bottle when she does want to drink the milk.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was
And
like,
I don't
could
know
you
when you're
start-
supposed to transition out of that, but I am not ready.
Could you like try
to-
mixing milk with water if she likes water so much? Or
That sounds horrible.
really?
Skim milker.
Well, yeah, I guess it's like skim milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's just recently that she kind of pushes it away and
Yeah.
is over it. So I'm like, okay.
Every
So I'll
kid
just
is
keep
so
trying throughout the
different.
day. But yeah, as long as she's eating and drinking water.
Yeah.
I mean, she probably
She
is
says
getting
Wawa
enough,
all day.
like calories and food and
That's what
Yeah.
I was thinking.
dairy nutrients in her food.
Yeah, we do
Yes.
yogurt and a lot of cottage
Yeah.
cheese. So I think we're
That's awesome.
yeah.
She's
It's just
good.
weird. It was such like a shift, like such a quick
Yeah.
milestone. Some would say.
Yeah.
Jess, I would say don't do any of the big transitions like on his first, like the night before his first birthday, even in the same week. Like
Okay.
you're already going to be emotional enough.
Agreed.
Regardless, don't try to like introduce a new transition.
And I love the Horizon whole milk brand.
I have that.
That was the only one that Charlie would
Yeah.
drink.
Okay.
We tried other ones, and for some reason, that was the only one she liked.
Okay.
Yeah, but those poops are just as bad as the solid, maybe worse.
I was
I'm
gonna
just
say, you
forewarning you.
guys should
They're
try-
horrible.
You should try the milks yourself too, because they do taste different brand to brand.
Yeah, they do.
Like
That's
some
good
of
to
them
know.
are actually kind of just gross.
Wait,
Yeah,
but aren't you just giving them regular milk?
Whole milk, yeah.
or
Whole milk.
ours pediatrician said make sure it's organic whole milk.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
the. You're talking about the Horizon. It's like a red
Mm-hmm.
carton.
Yeah, it's a red one. Yeah,
It tastes.
it's
weird.
pretty good. We
No,
no,
I
that
was just
one's
saying,
fine, but other brands
Make
are
sure
different.
you try like the whole milk that you are giving
Oh.
them, because some of them just could be actually like gross.
I mean, I thought I was doing Bobby's formula. Like we give him a couple formula bottles, and the Bobby's tasted like ass. And I was
Oh,
like,
really?
I feel
All
bad
formulas
giving
do.
this to you. So I went and I got Kendamil or something, and it like tastes good. It tastes like my breast milk
Oh.
tastes
Oh, what the
good.
heck?
Like this tastes good.
Oh.
So
You tried it? That's funny.
yeah, yeah.
The
we did.
formula or breast milk?
both.
I don't know if I tried the formula.
You tried your breast milk?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I made it.
Yeah, try the formula.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
Like
It's
I was
weird.
shocked how
Interesting.
disgusting the Bobby's was. I was like, this is gross.
Yeah.
tastes
Oh,
like-
that's bad.
Like foul, like rotten milk to me.
Ooh,
I'm not gonna
that's
give
good
this
to know.
Really?
I'm not using that brand. We always stuck with we did the Enfamil one, and she liked it right away, so we just never tried anything else. And she didn't have any tummy stuff, so we were okay.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think we can get off of the Enfamil allergen free
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you have the purple container?
Me?
Yeah.
No. We have a very
Oh, okay.
special, it's called Nutrimogen.
Oh, because it's dairy free.
Nutrimogen. It's all the allergen free, all
Yeah.
the allergies, yeah. It is really effing expensive. I'm really,
yeah.
really ready to be off of it.
Yeah.
Every time we're at the
Understand.
pediatrician, we have to ask for samples because I'm like, I can't afford this shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That
how
is
to
smart.
make
like how
this
much is a
better?
can of it?
Like the big size can, $75.
Wow.
For
just
one can?
One can.
How long does
Wow.
that last?
Holy
The
fuck.
one that I buy that's like medium size is $50, and that big one probably lasts us
Holy
like
shit.
3 weeks.
I will never complain again. When we were doing formula, we were like,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
it was 56 for the 2 big Enfamils at Costco.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
no.
Hannah, that's a
No,
lot.
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
insane.
that's why we're struggling financially.
Yeah. Like literally, that's insane.
Formula pour.
I even
Yeah,
tried. I
it's-
tried so many. Like I've tried so many things. I tried to get him
Yeah.
like goat milk because I know it's like it's more sensitive,
Yeah.
or it's more
Mm-hmm.
for sensitive tummies. I've tried the sensitive brand of the I think that's the purple one, like the Gentilese or whatever
Yeah.
of Enfamil. I have tried it all.
Oh my gosh,
and we
that's horrible.
can't get
I'm
them
so
off.
sorry.
Yeah,
That's
of-
insane.
no, it's crazy. It's actually criminal.
Yeah,
That is-
honestly.
that's not okay that it's that expensive.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's why I'm like, I can't really
I
at
got
this point
hiccups.
get my supply back up for breastfeeding, but I'm like, I would have been done breastfeeding because it's just been such
Yeah.
like a mental battle
Sure.
ages ago. If it weren't for like, I am saving a little bit on cost of formula.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just doing our best here.
Yeah.
But shit, that stuff is expensive.
Dang, that's its own milestone
Oh,
for your
yeah.
wallet.
I know. I'm
That's-
ready for him to be one. I'm ready for him to like. If I can give him
Yeah.
almond milk, I
I
don't
can't believe he's
care
already 7
what
months.
it is.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I know.
Did you guys say you would try to do whole milk or dairy at some point?
Oh,
or is that
so they
later
were
down the
telling
line?
us that like, yeah, we could probably try and reintroduce it at 9 months. Like their tummies, I think, just get a
Oh.
little bit stronger,
Mhm.
and they can digest it better. But they said we could try to start with like some yogurts and like some. It's either soft cheese or hard
Oh.
cheese. I can't remember which one is easier to digest. It's like
Oh, that's
kind.
really cool.
It's some sort of like dairy is like kind of easy on their tummies. So, I mean, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give everything a try. But
Yeah, totally.
sometimes he screams at me. And it's for a reason.
Hmm. Yes, it is.
Poor guy.
All right. Well,
Wrap it
I
up?
think we're all exhausted. Daylight savings kicked our ass. Thanks for tuning in to the kind of unexpected milestones that we've all experienced. I think we could probably do 1,000 episodes of that. Send us an email if you have any questions or if you have any prompts. We're always open. It's at hi.mommymayhem@gmail.com. We also have an Instagram and a TikTok that I still don't know how to really use, so bear with me. We'd love to hear from you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.